Okay, we're gonna go switch over to hopefully I pronounced this right. Araf or Araf? Araf. And it is a wing flap simulator for eternity. Let's go check out the well, once I click on the folder, let's go check out this. Anyways, thank you Moose for the raid. I really appreciate it, and to those of you that are sticking around, thanks for joining us. This is the My First Game Jam series where Brown Soul plays your games. Where is the game? Did I not download? Okay, Win build. It might be the Windows build. Yeah, there it is. It's over here. Okay, let's go ahead and view the Game Jam page first. Woke up. Oh, okay. Let me zoom in. Zooming. Woke up as a bat today. Fried as I did. Yes. Woke up as a bat today with all the deeds I did. Thanks for the lurk, Moose. The world of Xenoblade looks amazing. Legit Kirby, Zelda, Mario are on another level. Very true. Use your mouse to flap your wings. Try to run away by pressing longer the screen. Slight horizontal movement results in slight horizontal movements results in slight horizontal movements. True. That is true. I think this means like when you move your mouse, you move sideways. Don't fall, don't die, don't go. Depressive game. Okay, well, depressive game. Be careful. Yeah. Okay, so this looks like one of those. This actually might be one of the very few mouse only games, which will be interesting. Go ahead and give it a shot. Flappy bat, flappy bird. Let's go give it. Let's go take a look here. Made in Unity as well. We are. What is this place? Oh, is my back going down? Oh, I have to like click immediately. Oh god, okay. The game did not give me a lot of time for that. All these trees. They repeat after a while. This reminds me of that YouTube video of the bird flying downhill. Does this have an end? My bird's turning sideways. A sound effect here when I'm loading. What? How? All these trees. What if they actually legit use the same model? Can I see them before? This is an endless Flappy Bird. I had a life. Well, the game definitely keeps you more engaged to read the text, but you also have to stay stimulated by flying. You have to keep clicking to keep flying here. Why the trees? Can't even touch them. I'm trying to do horizontal movements, but I'm not sure if it's mouse says. Where was I? So many trees. Why do they repeat? I'm a tree respecter. They tell nothing. Can't see their faces. Can't watch them cry. Where am I? I feel scared. You can see the bird's head is actually moving to my mouse in some way. But I'm not exactly sure how it's turning, because it apparently has some slight turns. I can't even stop this. Why these trees? Is this my punishment? Where am I? I feel tired. I'm guessing that so is the game already says there's a depressive theme to this. I'm trying to figure out. I mean, this is obviously the same scene over and over again, and what they did was they put a timeline probably where they every time the scene reloads, it goes to the next index and plays. So there we go. So now the trees are gone. They are gone. Why? It is ending. Is it ending? I feel empty. Thank you for experiencing this with me. If you'd like to go again, click around here. Or you can stay here with the trees. The trees are duplicating themselves. Poetry. It is very much a story experience. I was trying to figure out. Oh, this bird's going. This bird keeps going forward. This is part of the aesthetic here. Ooh, what did I get out of this experience? You definitely thought about a poetry. Nice one, Moose. But I'm kind of I'm thinking about like what was the idea here? Like, I mean, this is a good. I think the narrative, like the whole point is this is a narrative experience. You have to like think about like what do these trees actually represent. But you're left on this cliffhanger of you never know what these trees are doing. You don't know what they're thinking. Maybe that's the idea. You don't know what nature is thinking. You can only help but feel sad for them. So what do y'all think? This is the end of the experience, by the way. So there's nothing else left in here. You know what they did? It also made it impossible to quit. Close. Okay. What did y'all think about that? I think there was I think it was the way that the game had you do something so that you can stay engaged with it. Because you had to like keep clicking to fly. But I don't know if I was like left with something where I was like I wanted to see if there was something more. The generation of the trees to make it procedurally generated so it kind of continues on and on. I think was pretty cool. I'm left with a lot of questions in the story though. Like why does that go it goes into a blur, right? Into a white screen, and then it respawns you and then it does beg the question like why am I still here? And then why is the why did the sky just why did the trees still here? And then you suddenly think about the trees and the trees are gone. But you don't know about the trees, and then you're the one that feels lonely. So then it goes to what is the bird like? Is the bird going through something? Is the bird dead? Like bluntly put, that's what I'm curious about. And Moose says, "I'm not sure. I feel like the creator of the game knows the meaning they're trying to convey, but I don't think it was written in a way where I could connect or ponder a specific thing or even a variety of things. If the ponderance is to be nothingness or mystery, I feel like that had to be explored more or be led to that." Yeah, that I agree with you, Moose. And now, granted, this is a game jam that lasted 2 weeks. For all I know, most of the effort could have been to make the procedurally generated trees, and I wouldn't blame him for that. But knowing that this prototype was meant to be like a experience, it seemed to be a complete experience because of the way that the game ended with the text. And so I think the biggest focus from this point on is how do you lead the person to really understand your mystery? It seemed like we had no questions answered, but we weren't even led into the answer. We weren't even led into ponder. We were just like, oh, the trees are dead, essentially, or the bird is dead. We don't have anything to really cling on to. But if that is something that can be brought into for us to like think to get us locked into that what the bird is thinking, what we should be thinking, if that was more focused, I think then it would bring a lot more of that mystery around. I like the aesthetic with the narrative. I was prepared for a narrative experience. Yeah. No, it was a I think the prototype is there. Like the story, the way that the presentation is set up is good for the story, and now you just have to work on the story. Okay, I think that's all for the game. So I'm gonna go back to the BRB screen, and I'm gonna talk more on this side. I thought about the 5-word short stories recently, so they don't necessarily need to add more words or anything. But I think the words have to have more implication or emotional weight. I see. I see where you're coming from there. Maybe that was the idea, because like the short, obviously you don't have to write a whole essay, but there needs to be some sort of weight to those words, right? Being precise, but also conveying your feelings through those words. So yeah, the programming of it was interesting. I was invested a lot in that, but also I think the story is the one I would drive this prototype to be even better in the future. Definitely probably have to revisit the wording a little bit, see how you can kind of capture that emotion. All right, so that was Araf, a wing flap simulator for eternity. It definitely could be eternal. Actually, in terms of the programming side, I wonder if there's a way to actually like just keep going with it, because it seemed like they just repeated scenes over and over again. But I can see like this level just being repeated and repeated over and over with a little bit extra programming there, because that was how the trees kept going in the end. But reloading scenes to do that is a pretty good idea. I think that's something I would have done as well from a programming standpoint. Oh, you actually looked? Okay, thanks for the look, Moose. Okay, so we'll take a little bit of a longer break. It's about 10 minutes. I'm gonna rest my voice a little bit. We will be playing Chronos Rhapsody next at around 9:15. So I'll see you all on the other side.